The stroke that changes your life forever might start at your breakfast table. Think that toast bacon or sugary cereal is harmless. Think again, because what you eat in the first 30 minutes of your day can either protect your brain or quietly damage it. I'm Dr. Jonathan Myers. I've spent over 30 years treating stroke survivors across the U.S. And here's what I've learned. Stroke prevention doesn't start in a hospital. It starts in your kitchen. Most people don't realize their breakfast habits are pushing their blood pressure higher, spiking blood sugar, and inflaming their arteries all before 9 a.m. But the good news? With just a few simple changes, you can reverse that risk, protect your brain, and feel better all day long. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to eat breakfast to avoid stroke starting tomorrow morning. Let's begin. Breakfast is more than just a meal. It's your body's first major decision of the day. After 8 hours of fasting, your blood is thicker, your arteries are tighter, and your brain is hungry for oxygen and nutrients. The first thing you eat sets the tone for your blood pressure, blood sugar, and inflammation, levels the 3 biggest factors linked to stroke. Skip breakfast and your body stays in stress mode. Eat the wrong foods, and you flood your system with salt, sugar, and fat, fueling the very conditions that damage your blood vessels. But when you eat the right foods in the morning, you stabilize your energy, protect your arteries, and give your brain exactly what it needs to stay sharp and safe. That's why breakfast isn't optional when it comes to stroke prevention. It's strategic. Let's talk about the worst breakfast mistakes. I see people make everyday mistakes that silently raise their stroke risk without them even knowing it. Mistake number 1, skipping breakfast entirely. Many people think skipping breakfast helps with weight or blood sugar, but the truth is, when you skip your first meal, your body stays in a fasting state. Cortisol levels spike, blood pressure goes up, and by the time you eat later in the day, your insulin response is exaggerated, leading to blood sugar swings and more inflammation. Several studies have linked regular breakfast skipping to higher rates of stroke and heart disease, especially in adults over 50. Mistake number 2, eating highly processed salty foods like bacon, sausage, and processed cheese. These breakfast staples are loaded with sodium and saturated fat, which increase blood pressure and promote plaque buildup in your arteries. A typical fast food breakfast sandwich can contain over 200 milligrams of sodium, more than half your daily limit, before you even start the day. Consistently eating these foods hardens your arteries and raises your risk for both ischemic and hemorrhagic strokes. Mistake number 3, starting the day with sugar bombs. Sweet cereals, flavored yogurts, pastries, and muffins might look harmless, but they're often packed with added sugars that spike your blood sugar fast and crash it just as hard. These blood sugar spikes trigger inflammation, oxidative stress, and can worsen insulin resistance over time. Your brain does not perform well under sugar shocks. Worse yet, these foods usually lack fiber, protein, or healthy fats that help protect your vascular system. Mistake number 4. Drinking coffee before eating anything. Caffeine on an empty stomach can increase blood pressure and stimulate the release of stress hormones like adrenaline. For people with hypertension or heart conditions, this can create the perfect storm for stroke, especially in the early hours of the day. The good news: every one of these mistakes can be reversed starting tomorrow. Now let's talk about what your brain actually needs in the morning to stay strong and stroke-free. To protect your brain and lower your stroke risk, your breakfast needs more than just calories. It needs the right nutrients. Specifically, 4 key nutrients play a direct role in supporting healthy blood flow, stabilizing blood pressure, and preventing inflammation inside your arteries. 1. Fiber-soluble fiber helps reduce bad cholesterol, LDL, balance blood sugar, and promote digestive health. It also slows digestion, keeping your energy stable throughout the morning. Great sources include oatmeal, chia seeds, ground flaxseed berries, and apples. Aim for at least 5 to 10 grams of fiber at breakfast to support long-term brain and heart health. 2. Healthy fats. Not all fats are bad. In fact, your brain needs fat to function, and the right fats actually reduce stroke risk. Look for omega-3 and monounsaturated fats found in foods like avocados, walnuts, almonds, olive oil, and fatty fish like salmon. These fats help reduce arterial inflammation and improve circulation. 3. Potassium. This mineral helps counteract the effects of sodium, keeping blood pressure in check. Most Americans don't get enough potassium, and it's especially important for people over 60. Excellent breakfast sources include bananas, oranges, sweet potatoes, spinach, and yogurt. Adding even one potassium-rich food in the morning helps your blood vessels relax and function more efficiently. 4. Protein. A good dose of protein in the morning helps stabilize blood sugar, keep you full longer, and maintain muscle strength, important for stroke recovery and prevention alike. Options include eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage, cheese tofu, or protein-rich smoothies with plant-based powder or nut butter. When these 4 nutrients come together in one breakfast, they create a powerful protective effect on your vascular system. They help regulate pressure, prevent clot formation, and feed your brain with what it actually runs on, not just empty calories. Now that you know what your brain needs, let me show you exactly how to put it all on one plate with real-life breakfast examples that are fast, delicious, and stroke-safe. Now let's take everything we've learned and put it on a plate. Because knowing what to eat is one thing, but turning it into a real breakfast, that's where most people get stuck. Here's your stroke-safe breakfast blueprint. 3 simple, flexible options that deliver the fiber, healthy fats, potassium, and protein your brain needs, all without excess sodium or sugar. Option 1, heart-healthy oat bowl. 1/2 cup of rolled oats cooked with water or unsweetened almond milk. Topped with a handful of blueberries, 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed, and a sprinkle of chopped walnuts. Optional, add a spoonful of Greek yogurt on top for extra protein. This meal is packed with fiber, antioxidants, omega-3s, and potassium, all in one bowl. Option 2, avocado and egg toast. 1 slice of 100% whole grain toast, topped with 1/2 of a mashed avocado and 1 boiled or poached egg. Add a pinch of black pepper or chili flakes. Do not use salt. Serve with a side of orange slices or a banana. This combo offers healthy fats, potassium, protein, and slow-digesting carbohydrates. Option 3, brain fuel smoothie bowl. Blend 1/2 of a banana, 1/2 cup of spinach, 1/2 cup of Greek yogurt, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, and a handful of frozen berries. Pour into a bowl and top with sliced almonds or pumpkin seeds, fast to prepare, easy to digest, and full of stroke-fighting nutrients. Whichever option you choose, keep your sodium below 300 milligrams, added sugars near 0, and fiber above 5 grams. These are simple, powerful benchmarks to follow. And remember, breakfast isn't about perfection, it's about consistency. Even if you rotate just 2 or 3 healthy meals throughout the week, you're giving your brain a massive advantage. Now let me show you what happens when someone actually puts this into practice with one patient's real story that changed everything. Let me tell you about James, one of my patients from Ohio. He was 64, recently retired, and came to see me after experiencing frequent morning dizziness, brain fog, and high blood pressure. His labs showed rising cholesterol and early signs of prediabetes. But here's what stood out every morning: James skipped breakfast. He drank 2 cups of black coffee on an empty stomach, then didn't eat until noon. And when he did eat, it was often fast food or white bread with butter. He had no idea this routine was silently putting strain on his heart and starving his brain. I walked him through a simple breakfast shift, adding oatmeal with berries, a boiled egg, and water first thing in the morning. He thought it wouldn't matter much, but within 2 weeks, James noticed the brain fog lifting. Within 1 month, his morning blood pressure dropped by 10 points. 3 months in, he had more energy, better focus, and his blood sugar readings returned to normal. No medications, just better mornings. James is not a rare case. I've seen this same transformation happen again and again, because breakfast is not just about food. It's about signaling safety to your body, fueling your brain, calming your blood vessels before the stress of the day begins. If James could change his stroke risk with a bowl of oats and a boiled egg, imagine what one small change could do for you. Now let's wrap up with a few final doctor tips and a reminder you'll want to take with you every morning. Let's be clear, stroke prevention doesn't require a medical degree. It starts with your morning plate. Skip the salt, ditch the sugar, feed your brain with fiber, protein, potassium, and healthy fats. Every bite is a message to your body. Protect, repair, stay strong. As a doctor who's helped thousands recover from stroke, my biggest wish is that you never have to. And breakfast. That's your daily chance to take control before anything else can go wrong. So here's my advice: start tomorrow. Choose one change, just one. Maybe it's water first or oats instead of toast. Build from there. Your brain will thank you for years to come. If this video helped you, give it a like, subscribe for more stroke smart tips, and share it with someone you care about. You could save a life starting with your own. Thanks for watching, and take good care of your mornings.